And when it came to himself, he said, how many hired servants of my father's have enough bread and to spare, and I perish with hunger? So what we have here is this younger son. He's basically a brat. And he says, Dad, give me what's mine. Even though it isn't his, right? Then he goes out into the world and he squanders it all. Then when he hits what the world would call rock bottom, he thinks to himself, well, my dad's servants, they're hungry, they're fed, right? So if I go back as a servant, maybe, I can eat. 18 reads, I will arise and go to my father, and I will say unto him, Father, I have sinned against thee, against heaven and before thee, and I am no more worthy to be called thy son. Make me as one of thy hired servants. And don't we do that with God? We tell him what we want him to do in our lives.
Right? That's right.
20 says, and he rose and came to his father. But when he was yet a great distance off, his father saw him and had compassion and ran and fell on his neck and kissed him. In Acts 2:39, it reads, for the promise is unto you and to your children and to all that are far off, even as many as the Lord our God shall call. Which means God has already given us his promise. He's given it to us, to our kids and to our families.
That's right.
And even if we are led away, God is just and good and merciful.
Amen.
Verse 21 reads, and the son said unto him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and thy sight, and am no more worthy to be called thy son. And in Psalms 51:4 it says, against thee only have I sinned, and done this evil in thy sight, that thou might be just when thou speakest, and be clear when thou judgest. Because we know God requires a thankful heart, right, and a repentant heart.
Amen.
And because God is faithful and just, meaning he can and will do whatever he wants with us, after we lead into our own understanding, and we try to do it our own way, after we might have turned our backs on him, he can forget all about us, and is rightfully so to do so. But he doesn't. If we come wholeheartedly, we swallow our pride and admit what we did was wrong.
That's right.
And how many of you have done that? I know myself personally, when I talk to my family members, I'm like, I bet you, you're wrong, I bet you I'm right. Now, thanks to Google, I was proven wrong instantly on the spot, right? And that sucks. You have to suck it up, and it's humiliating. Well, when we humble ourselves, that's when God can begin to lift us up.
All right, say that.
When you're out of the provision of God, and in the world, you're begging to eat, he was literally going to eat the pig slop if they offered it to him.
All right.
Yeah. We're hungry, we're tired, we're worried, we're sad, we're heartbroken. But in my Father's house, there's a fullness, right?
Yes.
He fills you. Yeah. In verse 22, it says, but the father said to his servant, bring forth the best robe, and put it on him, and put a ring on his hand, and shoes on his feet, and bring hither the fatted calf, and kill it, and let us eat and be merry.
Amen.
For this was my son was dead, and is alive again.
Hallelujah.
He was lost and is found. And they began to be merry. You see, God fills us, and he will supply all our needs. But not only that, he will give us the best, even if we don't deserve it. If we go back to 18, he said he was willing to be a servant to his father, right? Well, when we are willing to be our Father's servant, is when he uplifts us.
Amen.
He gives us more than we can even deserve.
That's right.
Then the people, then that's when we can hunger no more. He welcomes us with open arms, and we can begin to have rest, we can have peace, we can have joy, and we can fix our broken hearts.
Amen.
In my Father's house, I can heal, and I will feel safe. But don't get too comfortable, because not only too long after that, it says in verse 25 to 30, it reads, now his elder son was in the field, and as he came and drew nigh to the house, he heard music and dancing. And he called one of the servants, and asked what these things meant. And he said unto him, thy brother is come, and thy father killed the fatted calf, because he hath recovered him safe and sound. And he was angry, and would not go in. Therefore his father came out and treated to him. And he answered, saying to his father, Father, lo, these many years do I serve thee, neither transgressed I at any time thy commandments, and yet thou never gave me a kid, which is baby goat, that I might make merry with my friends? But as soon as thy son was come, which had devoured thy living with harlots, thou hast killed for him a fatted calf? So this brother throws his rash living in his face, and that's what the world's going to do. The world is going to throw your past in your face, and they're going to get you discouraged because that's the trick of the enemy, trying to keep you down.
That's
but
right.
in verse 31 and 32, he says, said unto him, Son, thou art with me, and all thy have is thine. It was meet that we should make merry and be glad, for this thy brother was dead, and is alive again, and was lost, and now is found.
Amen.
And what I'm taking from this is, in my Father's house, God is our defense.
Yes.
He is our defender, and no matter how far we stray off, He is still there to lead us and to guide us.
Amen. Amen.